you closed out of your Windows Movie Maker, we're going to open that right back up. We're going to go down, Windows Live Movie Maker. I saved it under Shelly's Movie, so we're going to open that. And as you'll see, it'll open the project, which is exactly where we need it to be. If you saved it as a movie, you're just going to be able to watch the movie. You're not going to be able to edit any of it. So we need to be able to work on it, so we have to save it as the project like I showed you last week over here. Not over here. Saving the movie will happen when we're completely done and satisfied with everything that we need to be done with. So what we're going to work on now, we have our photos imported, we have our title slide there and ready to go. We're going to work on some transitions. And that'll just be the things that flip the photos for us, so to speak. So if you would like to go to the Animations tab, which is right next to the Home tab, and click on that. For the first part, the title slide, if you just hover over it, you'll see how it'll actually introduce it for you. It can be a couple different things if you would like that, and then they have them categorized also if you would like a little bit more variety. Now I'm not even going to bother with this because as you'll see, if we pick a transition for that, we'll just do that one. And that'll be all well and good. And if we move to our first photo, if you just want to click in that spot right before your first photo, there's a lot more transitions that you can go through at that point. You can scroll down and see them all. That's completely fine till you find the one you want. Now as you're doing this, what you need to think of is if you want a different transition for each slide, or if you just want to go, hey, I like this transition, we'll just do that transition for all of them. If that is the case that you want to do, you would just choose that transition. You're going to come over here and click Apply to All. And as you'll see, as you do that, it shows this gray triangle in front of each slide, which means that you have just applied that transition to each and every one of your slides. Okay? So that's one way that you can do that. Or you can select different transitions for each slide. What you would then have to do is go individually to each slide and select a different transition for each slide. So as you scroll through, you have to think about those things. Think about how you would like that to transition. And then when you come back here and play it through, you'll actually be able to see the different transitions take place. So as we're going through, you see that one transition, and there should be a different transition coming up. There you go. Each slide is 7 seconds long. That transition takes about 1.5 seconds. So you'll see it come through unless you change and do Apply All for the same transition. And the only other thing I'm going to show you after you've done the work with the transitions and everything, chosen the correct ones for your slide, I just want you to go to Visual Effects, which is right beside the Animations tab. And as you click on that, you're going to see a bunch of different flowers. And when you hover over them, it's going to show you exactly how that slide would look if you chose that effect for it. Okay, there's different ones where you can do edge detection, you can do the black and white, you can do the sepia. There's different things that you can do. I want you to sort of experiment, choose which one is right for you. Not a big fan of the blurry ones, so that probably will not make my slideshow. But again, it's completely up to you what you find works well with what the theme that you're trying to get across. So you can have a couple seconds, scroll through those, try them out. I love the fact that you can just hover over stuff and it'll show you exactly what it'll look like. It gives you a better idea of what you're getting into before you actually have to select it. Now, after you have done all that work as far as picking the correct visual effects and doing the correct transitions for your project, I want you to first of all make sure that you have everything you need right in your project, and then I need you to go right back up and hit Save Project. Control S, make sure it says that Save Project right there. Go ahead and click Save, so it'll save the project for you, so the next time we come back we can go ahead, open it, make sure that everything's there, and then just continue working for it.